What makes a successful production, really it's creating that family environment and making everyone in the cast feel like they're an important part and really trying to build that family dynamic. Older students mentoring the younger students, including everyone in a variety of ways. It doesn't matter whether you're only in a few scenes or in most of the show. In my eyes, every actor is equally important. And once they embrace that family and support one another, then the show's going to be fantastic.
Today I'm auditioning for the Addams Family. I am singing and performing a monologue.
I sang Trapped from Addams Family and some monologue I found on the internet the night before.
I don't really have anything specific in mind, I just really want to be cast in the show.
I'm hoping to be involved in the musical in any way, and I'm happy with anything as long as I'm a part of it.
I was in West Side Story as a sophomore, and then I was in The Three Musketeers a few weeks ago.
I performed in Crazy for You, West Side Story, Pippin, as well as numerous one-acts all along the way.
Auditioning for the fall play my freshman year was probably the best decision I've ever made, I think. I've been in every production at Prep since I was a freshman, so this is going to be my 11th show.
This is my first audition at Seattle Prep. I was very nervous coming in, but I just performed to the best of my abilities, and I think it went well.
Casting a show is one of the most challenging things I have to do as a director. You've got all these pieces you're trying to move around and try to form a picture that's going to fit the best and allow students to shine as well.
There was so much talent in the audition process this year. It was so difficult to whittle it down and find the right chemistry between the right actors.
It is an interesting, unique, bizarre mixture of characters, and the cast we have pretty much fits the gamut. We've got seniors down to freshmen, we've got people who have done a lot of shows. It's great that all of them have different strengths, and when you put them together in a room, the energy they create is incredible. Today we had our first read-through. Now we could hear the students that we cast actually read the roles, and they brought something to it that just ignites more ideas in my head of how I want to form and direct the show. We pretty much have about 9 weeks to put a show together. During the first 3 weeks, it's really about laying the groundwork. So we're going to work on music, we're going to work on dancing, and character development. The second 3 weeks is kind of staging and piecing it all together. And the last 3 weeks, the most important, is where we run and develop, get the scripts out of their hands, and kind of see where the show is going to grow.
This is really when we start putting the show together, start making it happen. Develop relationships, little quirks with other actors in other roles, and it's a lot of fun.
I think a successful production takes actors that are willing to learn and grow, and they never stop asking questions. I hope that these actors are able to bring that desire to learn and grow and maybe learn from each other, see what each other is able to do, and build off that. Hold each other to high standards and grow as a family.
Drama department means to me family. It means the people, the community, the laughs we share.
This group is really like a family in how much we care about each other. You have to really make yourself vulnerable and put a lot of yourself out there that you wouldn't ordinarily really let go. And because of that, I think we all have that common bond, and that really develops a closeness in the group and really makes people comfortable around each other.
I had a really hard freshman year, and when I did the musical last year, it gave me a sense of family and people who I could come to when I needed help.
When you spend so much time working with people, they really do become your family. You're with them basically all day at school and then late into the night. It's a really intense experience putting a show together, and so it makes people bond quickly.
I definitely set benchmarks. There are some days where the students come in and I have to be the taskmaster as the director, but then there's the days we can just kind of laugh and enjoy and create together. Sometimes they put more pressure on themselves than I ever could, and that's a good thing when they're leaning on each other to make the best show possible. My favorite part of the production, and I tell the students this, is when a show clicks. That's where we've run it enough that it starts to feel natural and they start to not think just about their lines and movement, but that becomes secondary to the acting that comes into play. And then there's a great energy that just grows. And you just see it in their faces, their confidence, their smiles. You can tell after that rehearsal when things have clicked, they really start to own it. And when they own it, that's when great theater happens.
Every moment that you're on stage and there's like a real sense of connection to the material and connection to the character, I just find that really valuable.
Those are the best moments in theater, is when you're putting all yourself into one thing, one moment, and you know everyone else is doing the same thing. And there's that connection to the show and to others on stage.